that?
You are projecting all the time on this app, all your own inner feelings by projecting them onto other people all the time.
That's what we do.
That's the job here. She's hired to project. What's wrong with this conversation?
Anyway, we got our work cut out for us for the next 20 years.
Possibly more. Definitely a generation.
I mean, I think people's political views get pretty hardened when between the age of 14 and 24, and all those people were fucking fed gruesome images from Gaza for like a year and a half, 2 years straight. So it's gonna be hard to break that. I think that's pretty solid for them.
I think it broke my mind just looking at both sides media, like after October 7th, like every day. I think that really just like broke my mind a little.
Yeah, but you're older, like you weren't 15.
I run
this was like energized then.
OnlyFans models and none of them are real. So
Most people aren't looking at both things. I think most people are picking a side and just getting more and more.
There was only one side show. It was their
each model's got her own personality, her own content style, her own fan
war
base.
was way long. Like October 7th was like 2 days. So like they don't care about that anymore. Then they just saw children dying in Gaza for like a year and a half. So like that's what's sticking with them.
These young moms are just looking at Miss Rachel, you know?
Well, that's another thing. I think Miss Rachel is. We played
Who's she
that
working
really.
for?
We played that really badly, by the way. Like when she
Yeah,
started
I mean,
it.
probably the optics of
Which
trying
is,
to go
typical.
after a child star is that way.
Yeah, we could have handled that much better than some anti-Semitism, just like calling her anti-Semitic right away, and like lying to her.
Like by
Right.
yeah. Like she really took off and she got
Yes, Johnny.
Yeah, well, he does it every day. She goes every day.
Oh, she's back. Okay, so it's
They've been doing it every day for years. They're most effective, I think, propaganda online celebrity that they have, and in many, many different ways. Like, her audience
She's real.
would most likely be relatively checked out of this conflict for the past, year
Imagine downloading
if she was not posting continuously, just keeping people in. And she's not letting, she's just keeping them in.
paid? Probably.
I don't know if
Probably
she's being,
propagandist.
I don't know if she's being paid.
Yeah, or she's looking for someone.
Pretty much everyone on social media, whether it's on the Israeli side or the pro-Palestinian side, if they're like big accounts, they're all being paid by somebody. So I would imagine that she probably has somebody paying.
Well, who is paying you, Yasmin?
What?
I don't know if she's being 100% paid, but she is. I don't think she needs the money. She's worth $10-15 million. But
Oh, is she?
yeah, from Netflix, and she's on Netflix now.
Oh, she's on Netflix now.
Yeah, Netflix got her stuff.
Randy met her. Randy met her and saw her perform and was like, she's not that talented or something.
No, but she reaches the kids, right?
That was before the kids stuff.
No, I know, but I hate Miss Rachel for a reason because my son, I was one of the first people to actually watch Miss Rachel with my son. Like, I was one of the, she had just, started out.
No, watches Mr. or Miss Rachel.
No, it's not that much. But, okay, so when he was, a
I heard
baby.
her the other day in the background.
My son's autistic. I can't blame her. But, what she does with the kids is she'll be like, say beep, and the bus will come out. Beep, beep. And then, the bus comes out and she goes, good job. So what she's basically doing is you have to watch it with your kid. You have to be interactive and because the kids aren't talking. So they're just saying good job to the kid, for no reason. They're gonna learn
Didn't you watch Backyardigans or something? Do you have to
it's a weird cause and effect. I don't like that about her show. And then she has that weird person with the pizza hat. I don't know. I'm not into it. I don't like her show. I don't get the hype.
I think the kid shows are weird. I don't like them.
I just think, the way that she talks is good for the kids to learn. That part is good, but the saying good job for no reason, that's not teaching the kid anything good.
all these kid people kind of strike you as like pedophiles? The ones that like dress up like big
The
fuzzy
one with the
animals and
pizza
stuff?
hat. The pizza hat, singing the pizza party,
weird.
the
I don't
pizza
like to see
gate.
that.
You know, like you can't even look at pizza the same way anymore. That's the biggest psyop of them all.
Also, if you're lactose intolerant, it can be very difficult to digest all the cheese pizza.
That's John.
That's right, Vivi.
No, my name is Music. I am from Chandigarh, India.
Do you think Rachel's gonna send someone after me for my complaints about her show?
Yeah, Miss Rachel is gonna call CPS on you.
Sherry, you guys music on you.
There's nothing wrong.
No.
I'm Billy, my boy.
Who is this another Indian?
I think there's another Indian in the room.
We can't all honestly call this work, coming to Clown House every day to talk about nothing. Like, what's the point of this app? I don't understand it.
You're fake Indian.
You're fake Jewish.
You look like my uncle. Nobody talking.
This
Are
guy,
you imposter?
this guy's actually a congressman. I don't know if you know who he is, but this guy's an actual congressman.
The CPS on the felonious phone call? No, that's a wrong one. Phony phone call. Not
Felonious.
That's what my friend Amertha said he did. Felonious assault.
I'm child.
Did you say Martha? Who's a Martha?
It's Nanya. Oh no. Why is everyone fucking with me? Is it because I'm a troll? And then everyone too?
Yes, Amertha, that's why.
Is it because I look like a troll?
Yes, Amertha.
Oh, child.
Someone said I had an ugly white nose. They said it's an ugly Jewish nose, bitch.
Hi, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, how are you all?
Hello.
Are there a lot of rhinoplasty surgeons in the greater New York area?
Oh,
I
Rico,
don't know.
let
I'm
me
proud of
say,
my nose. I wear it with pride every day.
Hi, Miss Dani, how are you, Miss Dani? Hello,
Privet Cockdilla.
how are you, Miss Dani?
Say Aslan Sasha.
The
She speak Arabic, Dani?
No.
Habibi.
Habibi, nice to meet you, Miss Dani. Nice to meet you, Jim, Music, Rico, Billy. I'm so happy to be with you now. I will be with you until you kick me out, okay?
Where are you
Billy,
from?
my boy.
Privet, where are you from?
I am from Middle East, from Kuwait. Where are you from, Miss
How are you
Jim?
doing today, baby?
Okay, Rico, I'm just talking with the ladies, okay? I know you are jealous of me and of my voice and of my personality. I know that. Just give me 5 minutes and then I will go, okay?
That's right. That's right. Do your thing, Habibi. Do your thing, Habibi.
Habibi, Jay, where are you from, Miss Jay?
Florida.
Wow, nice to meet you. What is your favorite hobby?
Sleeping.
Sleeping, yeah. Sleeping alone or with someone?
Yeah, with my husband.
Yeah, nice. Dani, how are you, Miss Dani?
Danny, how are you? And what is your favorite subject?
Yeah. Let us see, Mr. Ilmi. Ilmi, you are welcome.
What do you think happens when you die? Where do you go?
Me, when I die?
Yes, what happens?
Where anyone goes.
Everything will stop. I know that.
Everything at all. The whole world?
I will not know. Still, I'm not dying. If I die, I will give you feedback. Dani.
You'll give me your feet back?
Oh, that's right. And he's never died before, Boo Boo.
And the people who say they've died and come back to life, did they really die at all?
No, I don't think so.
So like, even in your death
stop mocking
experience,
Jesus Christ.
this has nothing to do with Jesus, but we did have a moment last week where
that claim that
Danny, I have a question.
those people that have claimed to have
Excuse
died.
me, tell me, please. I have just one question to Miss Danny. Could you mind, please, let me ask her, please?
Okay, go ahead.
Well, yeah. Danny, do you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
When was your last time you removed your mustache?
Oh, child.
Oh wow! Do I have one in this picture? I thought I did remove it. Maybe.
Listen, I like Danny's mustache. Why is problem?
I don't see the mustache.
Deep question. Just let her.
I don't see it.
I think it's a little bit of a black block.
I think it's just, it's fine. I'm good.
Okay, guys. Okay, you are all funny. I will close my mic.
Okay, thank you. Put around. Bitch, how much easy? Cause I might not fucking got it. They kills me with that shit, bitch. Damn, tell me a price or some bitch.
Yes, let's see this funny guys. Yeah,
Just this past week I saw, I don't remember which celebrity, but it was actually a celebrity, and I was like, I don't know if that's not necessarily a bad idea, but I'd have to think of it a lot.
The disgusting thing a woman can do is shave their face. I don't know.
You have a mustache and I don't.
No, yeah, but that's the teach fuzz, Danny. You have to.
No.
You have to
You
get
have to shave your
not
face.
laser.
Or get laser, yeah.
Yeah, you're.
The Middle Easterners are just hairy people.
I'm
No,
not.
they're not.
I have
They get
like
lazy.
blonde hair on my arm. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like not.
Okay, Danny, I will repeat.
I don't
my
think
question.
it bothers me or anyone
Danny,
else.
please, Danny.
Never bothered
please.
anyone.
At first, Danny, where are you from? Where actually you come from?
Not
Any
here
of
to
the things
do
that they
this.
propose.
Huh?
When tech.
Right off our mouth.
Just translate Danny and
Why
I
is it that public schools only teach about the transatlantic slave trade? They don't teach that there was slavery in the Ottoman Empire, that it lasted for 600 years and 5 to 10 million people were enslaved. That they not only enslaved men, but the most valuable slaves
Daddy,
were women.
because he asked if you could shave your mustache, or he asked if you had a mustache.
Oh my god.
No, I'm Seth, yes.
I have to find my receipts, but I sent you so many, do you see them in your back
Yeah, but
channel?
what am I so? What are these?
Jesse, why did you rape those girls, Jesse?
You have them already?
Jesse, why did you rape the girls? You're gonna say the victims, Jesse.
These are so old. Is Daddy calling?
Ugly. These are so ugly.
Because I'm reading.
Thanks.
Is
You're gonna say the winners. That was our violation.
No, stop.
Oh, is anybody in here trying to like?
Ugly bitch.
Huh?
Anti-Semitic.
Is calling Daddy an ugly bitch anti-Semitic, and we both voted no.
No, you didn't.
Oh no, we voted no for a nose job.
Hello, Danny. This is your friend Music. I'm just wondering what's the point of today's communication?
Kick him out.
Why?
Because he's a foreigner.
He's not a foreigner.
That's a perfect example of projection, Omerta. You are projecting.
Timothy was born in the US.
What do you mean?
Omerta?
Foreigner, Omerta. You're a foreigner.
Yes, he's projecting like you, Danny.
Might be a FBA. We don't know.
I'm immigrant.
You're.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
you
not
are
from
an immigrant?
America.
No, I'm a black
Where-
You're
American.
an immigrant too.
Yeah, he's
Well, not
probably,
immigrant, but
you know.
He's
I don't know,
definitely an immigrant.
Slaves? Are you a?
Omerta, do you like white people?
Are you?
You know that when I was a kid, I just had this memory of being in like second grade in the schoolyard, and this kid came up to me and he's saying, "This land is my land. It is not your land. I have a shotgun and you don't got one. If you don't get off, I'll blow your head off. This land was made for me, not you." That's what he's saying to me. Do you think
You
that was
should just-
anti-Semitic, or like why did he
you
do
should
that?
have just punched him in the throat.
Why
He's
keep
a
saying
stupid
that
kid.
to me?
I think
He's a
Bo's
stupid
an
kid.
immigrant.
I just remember it. It kind of freaked me the fuck out.
First of all, Bo doesn't live here.
I'm just a Trump supporter.
So what?
Make America great again.
Correct. What's the problem with that?
No immigrant shall be in America.
You're an immigrant. If you haven't noticed, you don't.
I'm a black American.
Correct.
Yeah, you're a fucking African immigrant.
Are you the descendant of a foundational black American? Are you FBA?
They didn't.
Your ancestors came from Western Africa.
No, they didn't.
His ancestors were
They
slaves.
didn't. I'm a black American.
His ancestors were
Black
slaves, and he's in
American.
denial.
My ancestors are not from Africa, bitch. I'm a fucking black American.
Please, Omerta, don't call people the B word blight. Please try to be a gentleman. You're being very angry. Try to be a gentleman, Omerta. No dirty, foul language is allowed on the stage, Omerta.
Listen, at 14, I had no clue, bro, on life, period. You can't compare a child, because teenagers, a 14 is still a child, to a young adult. You can't do that, bro.
But when do you think a motherfucker get a clue?
Direct G's life. Man, I know what he said, bro. You cannot compare.
Why did she kick? Why did she kick?
How do you have 666? Is that on purpose?
Why did you kick me? No, it's not.
Who has 666?
It's not on purpose. It's just it's a clubhouse coincidence.
Oh, followers?
Yeah, I'm scared of AI now.
Be careful, or
You know
I
that-
will put the pizza hex on you.
Do you know that he's really Anton LaVey?
I knew that.
You did know that?
What? Who was he? Was he like a pizza shop owner?
Why are you like freaking me out with the pizza and the psyop? What? What's with the pizza gate?
Don't you have to go to the gym?
People at 14, there's more people at 14.
Don't you have to go to the gym today? I do.
No, I gave up on life a long time ago. I'm wearing sweatpants.
Do you? So was that guy right? Do you wax your mustache?
I don't know. Do you see a mustache? Is it really that bad? Like, I don't know.
Maybe he wasn't talking about that mustache.
Oh.
You
What bad?
It's like
It's not really a mustache though. Like, even if it is, it's just like
shadow.
I went to the city for this really expensive haircut, and they just did it, you know. And I think it would have been fine if they just didn't do it the first time.
They put on a mustache?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a conspiracy, you know.
No.
Do you have a mustache?
Did you see the Rabbi Shmuley Boteach speech?
That's crazy.
He's with
Is he a
Netanyahu in a private party. He's such a screamer when he does his speeches. It's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not
Imagine that they
Yeah.
have Rabbi Shmuley on Piers Morgan.
He's on Piers Morgan. He debated Candace Owens on there.
No, I know, but if they let him back on there.
They'll let him back on. The guy's been going at it 40 years. He's got like 160,000 Instagram posts every day, all day long.
Crazy.
He's intense as they get. Never again.
I know.
Never again.
He's a little like I don't know. Like I used to like him. I'm not loving him anymore.
No. Was he on Clubhouse?
No.
Are you sure he wasn't on Clubhouse?
Yeah. Never on it. He's too big for
My friend
Clubhouse.
was hanging out with him years ago. Before he had Instagram, there was a beach club near my house that they invited him to, and there was a whole thing because the owner of the place didn't want to bring in kosher food, and they needed kosher food for him, and so my friends got loud, and actually one of my friends was Egyptian Muslim, and the other one was Jewish, and they were best friends, and they went crazy on the place saying, you can't be racist, you have to allow us to bring in food for him, he needs to eat, and his family needs to eat. And they used to go to his house for Shabbos. And he was very, very nice. And then so I always knew about his name just from that. And then I think he had something to do with Roseanne Barr, right? Like when the whole racist thing came out, he was helping her with her PR. And then now all this stuff with the Fountain Blue, it's like, I don't know. It's out of hand.
He's become a little bit of a joke.
Jewish, you know, but I saw her on Broadway because I've seen like a bunch of Broadway plays when I was growing up. And
Who'd you see?
Roseanne.
Oh.
She
Okay.
was the witch at Madison Square Garden in The Wizard of Oz. It was really good.
I once wrote to her on Twitter, and she wrote back to me. We had an interesting conversation, which I'm not going to share here because other people are recording. And then they suspended that Twitter account because somebody hacked me and put a picture of a blonde woman on there pretending to be me and trying to get people to spend money on crypto. So one day I'm completely suspended from Twitter and they wouldn't take my appeals. They just never gave me my account back because she must have gotten money out of somebody with her pretty blonde picture. So I had to create a new account.
Oh shit.
I was dating
That
this.
sucks.
I was dating
But
this.
I had two celebrities I wrote to that answered me on there, so it was like good footage, but
The Jewish celebrities always act like they all follow me. They always answer me, and like so it's really kind of weird, actually. They're very
why? They're human, and you know.
Yeah, no, I know, but they don't have the same. Like I don't know if it's because I'm Jewish or what, but I have a lot of quite like high profile people. It surprises me.
What's your handle
You
again?
have some followers, you know, you have a high following, so.
That's not that high.
No, but you
It's
know,
high.
13 or
good
15,000.
stuff. So they read your stuff.
What's that?
Yeah.
So you have like 13 or 15,000?
Something like that.
You post shit. I'm
That's
just
a
like,
lot.
where does she find this shit? I've never even. It's like the most far out shit you've ever heard or
I read
seen.
a lot of like random stuff, and honestly, a lot of it comes from Fractal. Like I have an entire like window from Fractal. He's a freak, a genius, and I have learned so much from him. I actually keep a file on my thing where I just bookmark all the random.
He is a freak.
things he's taught me.
I don't know if he's a
He
genius.
is a genius.
A genius?
He's like an encyclopedia of knowledge about the ancient world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's pretty smart.
he's very, very intelligent. So
Yeah.
I honestly, I've learned so much just from being friends with him.
Well, I've read a book. I'm pretty sure that book is smarter than Fractal.
What book?
I don't know. Let me just pick up any book anywhere.
Any book.
There's a lot of knowledge as well about the ancient world because he's doing his PhD in Middle Eastern studies and history as well, or neuroscience. I don't know what the fuck. Anyways, so he's very knowledgeable. I learned a lot from him.
Yeah, the Tanya actually is a very smart book. If you've never read the Tanya, I don't know how you call yourself Jewish.
Yeah, I'm not. They're doing the gene therapy on me, that's why I'm so tired, you know?
Do you think a lot of Somalis are going to get deported from Minnesota?
We're not going nowhere, bro. You don't have to worry about us. We're here.
Where are you,
We're
Somali?
here, bro. Yeah, I'm Somali. We're here, bro. We're not going nowhere.
Okay.
Where's here? Where's here? Where are you?
Minnesota.
Our
Our promised land.
You're there right now?
Yeah, the promised land, of course.
Did you take a lot of money?
Fuck no. I don't scam. That's the Jewish way.
No, they marry in the family just to keep
That's
the
the
money
Jewish
together.
way.
No, I know it's shocking. I saw this report. 78% of Somalis are on government assistance.
Whoa. Whoa.
Is that fucked? 78%.
I thought it was 88.
Now what you got? What you got, Ghost?
Listen, Donald Trump said on the fucking, he said it was 88.
But then you on here blaming the Jews. Why?
Because the real, because tell me
The
why.
Jews, they thought how to scam.
Because when they taught you how to scam, Jews
Sound like you said that,
tell me what you accuse the Jews of, and I'll tell you what you don't.
They're the originators of the shit. Okay, Ponzi scheme, that's Jewish.
Yeah, except you guys. Yeah, exactly.
Ghost never met a Jew in his
Well,
life.
he was an Italian guy. Where are the Italians you're colonizing?
No, but David Bernstein was like
Go.
the biggest Ponzi scheme of them all.
Ghost, we're too smart to get caught. We're not like you. The average IQ of your average Somali
There you go with the IQ. You should have fucking with the IQ. Not watch Prince's Hope. You fucking.
Yasmin, you heard.
You hit on a sensitive spot there, Yasmin.
Talk about IQ. IQ Persian.
Why do we keep Coco the gorilla in a cage and Somalis are walking around?
Bitch, you a Persian, bitch.
I'm just
You know,
saying.
right?
I'm just
Talking about IQ. Shut up. You're not Nico Fuentes.
Your national IQ is low.
You're not Nico Fuentes, bitch. Shut up.
It's true.
Wow, this is so fucked up. I'm gonna cry.
It's so lower than the first
I
so fucked up.
Yo, you're dumb.
John, I'm saying like this, John. You know who Smarts look up to? When it comes to the scanning shit? David, what's his name? Bernie Madoff. Bernie Madoff, nigga. That's the
Bernie Madoff? You guys aren't smart enough to pull that off.
Bernie Madoff is who we thought from. Nigga.
Bro, you guys got it wrong.
You went to Bernie Madoff University?
The Bernie Madoff School of Excellence, of course.
Yes.
Bro, stop blaming us for getting caught and getting arrested. You can keep that. It's not me, it's Bernie Madoff. I don't know why you're
That's the vibe, nigga. That's you, Jasmine, why are you talking Persian? Shut up, bitch.
Aren't you? So I had to
fuck up. Make me a fucking mattress, John speak. John
has one of their largest tribe is called the Yitzhak tribe.
He got the Ashkenazi Jews.
And there's a lot of evidence that says the early, there's a lot of mixing with the Yemenite Jews, so I've never met a Somali without.
Oh my god, bro.
And I had my biggest scary. You're scary.
Jasmine, aren't you Persian, Jasmine? Aren't you Persian, bro?
I have some Jewish.
Why were you lying about feeding hungry Somali children and then buying cars?
Listen, we learn from the best.
Oh, he lied.
John, we learn from the best, John.
No, Jews don't do that, man. You don't feed your children.
Don't you?
He's the victim. He's the
John.
victim.
Guys, go. I'm saying this. You got caught. Red-handed. For years. Did it really last? You guys are dumb. You guys want cars. You're watching it. You're fucking kidding me. We're not that dumb.
John, do you remember these Jews rabbis in New York fucking It was a huge piece in the
Serious. Yo, you guys are gonna leave the car
John,
out.
stop pointing the finger, John. Don't do that.
All you got is radio. That's all you got. You.
Hold up. Bernie Madoff's the only one, huh?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Name two more.
What about Baker Rubinstein, John?
Bro, you guys were lying about feeding children, and you took money.
Who's this guy making the sound noise?
And you bought cars. That's what
Who's
you guys
this guy, John, making all the noise, John? It's you?
Yo, we're not in the news right now. You guys are. You guys got to answer for that. You guys brought your town. You guys are ratting your own selves out. Yeah, you guys are ratting yourselves out. This guy did it. This guy did it. This guy did it.
You know why? You know why? Because one thing the Jews do is they always stick together. That's something we gotta do better. John, I agree.
No. Why is the Jewish news? This is your problem.
I'm trying to get at you because the way that niggas stick together is crazy. That's very
you guys are good.
Serendipity way back in the you too, I guess. I just had that. Were you way back in the day BlackBerry people or no?
No.
What did you use when infinite time and random chance?
I don't know everything that exists. I don't understand how I'm supposed to
That wasn't the question. The question is, remember, the critique you're giving is given deeds and you can justify anything, which I think we've dispelled. There's certain things which are very unexpected given theism, everybody, being suffering horrendously for a billion years is very unexpected given theism. But suppose I turn the critique.
Now with extra,
I turn the critique back on you.
You have to say your God is also good or omnibenevolent, etc. The theism is just I don't know, a creator of the universe. Again, I don't know if he's all powerful and can do shit outside the laws of logic. your ideas are not well founded. You're just trying to squeeze them into like a hole they don't fit in, bro. And you're just trying your hardest. I don't know, man. Again,
that's not the point. Yeah, the point is that being done, you can justify anything.
This is
okay. My question to you is: you seem to be. I'm just gonna completely crap on you. Pretending that you're talking multiverse or talking about time. Why can't I say the same thing about your theories?
I'm not the one trying to use my theory.
Sidekick. Those are really popping for a while. You flip it, and there out comes a whole QWERTY keyboard. It was life changing.
Exactly. Yes. Oh, what was that?
Sorry about that. It's toxic in here. If you were here, you could smell it. It's the pizza put all this garlic on it.
That's good, man. I mean, that happens only when you eat Indian. Did you eat something Indian?
It's called a fart button. It's a new add-on to the Clubhouse app. Hello?
John Kitover.
Hello?
There he is.
Hello?
That sounds like that fart generator from like the 90s, early 2000s.
It could be. It's a red button.
Oh, shit.
But I've realized that because, food is very expensive, our fart gas is worth more than the gas that we emit when we speak. So, yep. Just remember.
How do we begin harvesting? What do you think? Start canning it?
Canning your farts. Wasn't some woman canning her farts or something? Selling those? She made like $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
Charles down there still in disbelief. Do I have Jarl blocked? No. So what have you guys been doing in here? Just chit-chatting about everything under the sun?
Do you ever block anybody?
Yeah, I have blocked people.
Really?
Yep.
I'm very surprised.
Yeah, it surprises me too, but there's times where I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to block this person because of past annoyances. And usually that means that like those people have been involved in like getting accounts deleted or reporting me or something. There's some people that I have absolutely no desire to come across ever. And just would hope I'd never ever see their Instagram or ever come across them ever.
I respect that.
When two comets crash into each other, there's a massive explosion. So I'm trying to prevent interstellar starbursts. Jarl might not be one of those people.
I'm sorry, what did I miss? John Kitover has a block list. I'm so surprised. Can we review it?
Can I view my blacklist? Let me see. How do you view the blacklist?
Yes. I'm really curious who's on it. I'm like, if they're on John Kitover's blacklist, maybe they should be on mine.
Okay, let me update PTR. Here we go. There are 6 people on it.
Wow. Okay. I gotta see this. corpses on your bottom. Oh my god.
That's funny.
Where's the list?
It's in this PTR.
Oh.
I'm shocked. Charlie, you're not on that blacklist.
Canadians are harmless. All they do is talk.
What did they largely get blocked for?
I just want to avoid conflict because, like, getting accounts deleted and being targeted by people. Once you get into somebody's focus, then it could become a problem. So I just want to avoid observation from potential conflict. Because then it can become a me problem where, you know, I respond to it. So it's better to prevent it. This is like quantum theory, you know, quantum communication theory. Quantum entanglement. It's basically toxic communication. Like at some point, if you keep this room open long enough, you're going to reach peak toxicity with some individual who comes in here to, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. You just blow your nose. What was that? Couldn't tell if it was a fart.
He's farting.
No, you're farting.
It's a fart button. It's to remind you that somebody's going to come in here and spray their perfume. It'll be toxic. Your room title will attract toxic people. Just wait. It's coming.
I found it to be about 50-50. Some Tuesdays, it actually brings all the toxicity to the yard, and others, none.
Well, we always have the power to remove people, so, you know, I think it'll be okay.
It's usually not the removable people that are toxic, though.
It's what?
It's usually not the removable people that are toxic.
It's usually not the removable people that are toxic. What does that mean?
The people that you would remove, those aren't the ones that bring the toxicity.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Shit.
The multitask here. Good. So, how you doing, man?
Hey, John, how are you doing?
Pretty good. Remember, you're the guy that does like seminars or something on. Are you the guy that talked about the tone of my voice? Was that you?
Yesterday? Or the day before? Maybe, yeah.
Okay. So, anyway, doesn't really matter. What's going on today?
Nothing. I'm gonna take a hot bath, go to the gym, and then I gotta do some maintenance work, and then I don't know,
Nice.
more work. What are you doing?
Well, I have an RV, and I have like a power station, a couple of them that I need to charge. So that's what I'm doing right now. So these things are about like I don't know, 30 some pounds each.
What, are they just batteries?
Huh?
Where do you charge them at?
I don't know if it's you or me, but I'm breaking up here. Your voice is breaking up.
Starbucks, which is still the largest coffee company in the world, but
Wow.
was also the largest coffee company from China. And since
Really bad.
its introduction, it started opening a crazy volume of stores in China, and now there are
Lots of
3 times
things.
as many.
I'm actually doing a room right now.
Starbucks.
I think everything's frozen. Maybe.
And it's really like more.
You're that? You too? I think it's my internet. I'm not sure.
90%.
I'm not even at 90% now.
Trying to do this thing in.
I know, neither is my wife. But that's what I was saying. Like, dude, I had a V device. Hair wasn't under fire. I had a purple heart. Good shot. I've been blown up. I have a TBI for when I got knocked the fuck out from that bomb blast. Like, fuck. And then, I know Air Force girls that never deployed, and somehow they're 100%.
And unfortunately, we can call it for what it is, but people would frown upon it. But a lot of them worked the system. They were doing something in there, and when they got out, they were doing it.
They knew the right words to say.
Sometimes they're out there fucking some people and shit.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
So the only reason I say that, guys, and it's not me being just randomly saying it because I'm bored or because I want to sound sexist or anything. I had a woman that I worked with years ago at a restaurant, right? She was a server. She got 100%, right? But what happened was she was fucking the sergeant. She got caught. They both got caught. But they had to cover it up because he's been there for over 35 years, I think. And he didn't want to lose his retirement, his title. He didn't want to get fucking have a bad reputation. So him and his buddies, his right-hand man, they all sat down and they plotted with her. She told us the whole scheme. They sat down with her and they gave her an ultimatum. They're like, you gotta go before this makes it out there and becomes something. Like, we need you out. And we're willing to take care of you, but this is what it's gonna take. And they broke her leg, bro. Like, bad. They broke that shit. And made it look like it was something that happened in-house. And then they also signed her off for 100% for her to be a civilian again, just to get her out. So then fucking...
That's pretty fucking sadistic. They fucking broke her and then
They broke a few bones actually in her body, but her leg was the main break. And then
hello?
It is about how you fucking want to manipulate the system. What's up, John?
Yeah, it is. I don't know what is it called? The discharge title when you're back when you get
you're medically discharged.
No, when it's bad. It's
dishonorable.
There you go, dishonorable discharge. Yeah, they said they went into sounding check from her and the sergeant. So the sergeant still had his title, and she didn't get discharged dishonorably. But yeah,
they wouldn't have been that. It would have been discharged other than honorable.
Oh, it would have been worse. Yeah.
No, it would have been other than. It would have been dishonorable. Dishonorable means you did something against the country. If you broke the rules of UCMJ, you'd be removed as other than honorable.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, they both would have been screwed.
Anyway, it's like, can you imagine going to a restaurant? Oh, my food doesn't taste fresh. When was it made? Oh, within 2 hours.
It was made 2 hours ago, for sure.
Yeah, it should still be good. And so at least Starbucks, like, that your cup is fresh. Like
they got a little standard. Yeah. You're right about that.
Yeah.
You're right about that. They're keeping us consumers happy, sugared up.
Well, I don't drink the sugar drinks. I just have like regular coffee, but
yeah.
But that's another thing. When an indie coffee shop doesn't like lean in on like really doing handcrafted, like high quality coffee, and they try to out Starbucks, you're not gonna out Starbucks making like a red velvet latte or like a super sugar blended milkshake.
There's Tom Rabbit again. Holy shit.
He'll show up. He's supporting this room, I think, which I appreciate. And so
yeah, look, on a real note, I've gotten quite a bit of enjoyment from watching his channel. So it's been been useful for me while I'm traveling somewhere in transit somewhere. It's good for boredom. So
you like I'm gonna guess you like the Darth Dawkins uploads.
Yeah, I mean that's basically all Tom Rabbit.
You guys want to really, if you guys really want to, by the way, I always tell people this.
He's like my guilty pleasure, man. Darth Dawkins is like my guilty pleasure. It's just,
What do you like about it? Like just.
Well, there's a whole playlist on the channel. It's called The Ministry of John Lane. It's got, I think, over 30 videos.
Well, I don't know, people.
Hey, Tom Rabbit! I hope you got this for your recording. Hey, YouTube.
Oh, really? I can. Okay, let's look at it then. Let's see.
These. Hey, Tom Rabbit!
Okay, how about this?
Hey guys, so this is going to be
the
love here.
Videos on his channel. How many of those
to exist? So that means that some things are impossible.
I would
because you're either going
you being
remember
that video though.
Watch YouTube because a set has members. Why must I go to a set? Okay, because you said nature cares. It doesn't have to be a set. It could be no. Okay. Okay. You know what?
I don't think myself is nearly entertaining.
Okay, let's take a look at this then. Amy Phil Talk might have just pulled off the most savage public takedown of Jordan News in the newest episode of Jubilee. Jordan Peterson takes on 280 years. When Jordan was being asked about being a Christian, he wouldn't even acknowledge it, despite the number show being 1,584 views. 410 comments.
What's up, Double? Can you hear me, Double?
Jack versus John Lee. 5,974 views. 181 comments.
Didn't mean to get it.
Asperson versus John Lee. 4,754 views. 204 comments. Silver Star versus John Lee. 3,220 views. 130 comments. Darth confronts John Lee again. 4,716 views. 160. By the way, there's 27 videos here. Do you still think people don't like listening to John Lee?
He's on Facebook. He's typing in all.
You want to introduce the topic
crazy.
Dick, Sophia? Let's go.
So Sophia knows the truth.
Yeah.
So I keep telling them.
Well, I'm not in denial of that, but I am in denial that people aren't watching John Lee videos. There's tens of thousands of views. There's probably over 100,000 views here.
This is my guess on this, is that there's a continuing demand for Darth. I personally think Tom is like, okay, this is like the same movie over and over and over again. I'm kind of tired of it, but I know my audience likes it. And then I'm going to throw him a bone here and there, but I have a different interest, and I just hope that some people would be interested as I'm interested. Is that about right?
I think I would describe it as, look, Tom Rabbit is about Christians saying stupid shit, embarrassing themselves, losing arguments, etc. And there just aren't a lot of people that excel at it like you and Darth.
Well,
keep in mind, I'm not interested in the guy who's wearing the Santa costume in July with the shopping cart, up on the street corner. I'm not interested in the crazies. I want people who are sane but fail.
Wait a minute, you call me sane?
Yeah, you're sane.
Oh, well, that's strange. Because, came to believe that a higher power would restore us to sanity, And, I actually thought I was insane for a number of years. I think that according to that, I really like that. That's my
You don't think so, Tom?
No.
So does that mean you were trapped? Years that you had?
No, not entirely.
Here's one of my favorites. John Lee paid $5 for a blowjob from crack whore as, quote, active benevolence, end quote. That's the video.
Whoa. Okay, hang on.
John Lee, the Christian, talks about dirty dicks. A compilation. That's another good one.
Okay.
John Lee tells us the glowing Bible and singing angel stories. This just goes on and on. John Lee teaches how to spot an angel. Amber Rose debates crazy Christian John Lee. John Lee, God allowed the shooter to aim properly. Well, I mean, this is... John Lee makes Donald's wife cry. Well, this is... I mean, there's 27 videos. Worst defense of the Trinity ever? John Lee versus Sheik, the Muslim mothers.
That was a good one. That's one of my favorites.
I believe in him. I believe in him. I think you're going to become a Christian. It's going to be one of the...
Well, so does John Lee.
Well, I've been a Christian. I've just been maybe not a good. That's what I was going to say. Some of the things I've said, Tom, I still stand by. I believe in, but sometimes we don't live what we talk about, and so
for you, that's not just sometimes. It's almost always.
I agree. And when Silver Star was talking about the orthopraxy, right? That just wasn't in my life.
Oh, your orthodoxy does not match your orthopraxy, John.
That's right. But that's the whole point. I mean, I'm in agreement with that, Tom. And I've since repented of that. In fact, the last time I talked to Darth, I told him that I agreed with him in his comments about me. Right? And they were somewhat offensive to me at the time. I think his view is just the mere presence. I personally don't agree with that.
You can wash AIDS off these
I think it is the case that Jesus was not hanging out with the Pharisees and just all of these nicely dressed and clean, tunics or whatever, cloaks and things like that. He was out there. He was down there, with people who needed Jesus. And no offense to any of you guys out there, but I think that a lot of atheists need Jesus. I believe this. I believe that there's a lot of discontentment in their own lives now. I hear people boast, I'm so glad I left Christianity. I am so happy in my atheism and so forth and so on. Now, I'm going to admit, I do hear that a lot. But if that's the case, then why do you have to talk about it so much?
Can I ask you, John, do you think that I need Jesus?
Yes, sir. I think, I'll put it this way.
What do you think? Oh, go ahead.
Well, okay. There's two senses to it. Yes, in a sense that, Jesus will make everyone's life more satisfying. Now, some people have the position that their life is satisfying and that they think they are good people. They don't need any type of thing. They think they got their life together. They might have a family and children and grandchildren and even or something like that. Like those types of people may be very successful. They're not gonna admit to needing Jesus. In their minds, they're just fine. They don't need this, this imaginary God to write my life
when they think their life is pretty right. So, however, what they think in their mind is not necessarily the reality. And so that's why there's two senses in that.
Is that projection, John?
I actually don't think that you yourself would claim a contentedness, and that there are things in your life represent a life built that is satisfying. I don't think you say that, and I can actually identify with that, by the way, JJ. And so I think that there is something that you yearn for, that you hunger for, and that you have not quite attained as of yet. And I think that your heart, if you believe in the heart, longs for that. And I think that Jesus is the one who can satisfy that. I believe that, JJ.
Yeah, JJ,
I probably never told you that.
I think I do believe in hearts in the way that he is using heart here. But you think that I'm longing for what?
I think you're longing for a lot of things. I think you're longing for truth because you don't see it around you. I think you're longing for all the things that God provides that are representative of his goodness. Love, joy, peace, right? I think I feel all of those things. You feel all of these things? To be honest, JJ, in your interactions, that is not what I see. Like for instance, like the way you interact, it's not the case that there is a sort of a caring for your fellow man, and I hate to kind of liken you to wow, someone had their hand up and I missed it and they left, but you kind of remind me of a little bit like Daniel Nero for some reason.
What?
I know that's a strange comparison, but if you bear with me, the reason I say that is because some of the interactions that Daniel looks to engage with people, it's not the case he's engaging with a particular friend. Hey, what's going on? You know how friends are just yucking it up, just talking about mutual interests and this and that, and just small talk and just go he doesn't do that, and neither does JJ.
What are you talking about?
You don't know what I'm talking about?
JJ talks with us all the time, small talk.
Mm-hmm. So
I love and I feel loved. I experience joy.
It's not real love, and it's not real joy, JJ.
All of this, though, John, is the reason I asked you is because you said you think a lot of atheists need Jesus, and I wondered. I'm trying to get an idea of what you mean by that, and I don't know. Probably just going to consider me an atheist along with all other atheists.
No offense, but I do.
No, I don't take offense to it. That's why I asked if you thought I need Jesus in the same way you think some atheists, maybe all atheists, need Jesus. And
I don't think all atheists need Jesus.
I mean, what would Jesus be doing here? Fulfilling my heart?
Let me give you an example of a person I think does not need Jesus, like Bill Gates. I think he doesn't need Jesus.
Why?
I was afraid to ask.
I think he is seems to be sort of content with the empire and the actions that he and his wife have done for his time here on Earth. With the creation of Microsoft, and what has contributed to the world, his actions in his foundation in Africa, and some of the pure water things, some of this benevolent actions in terms of the billions and billions of dollars that he has.
Well, they can't be benevolent actions according to you. In fact, you think
I'm talking about what he thinks. Okay? And I'm not trying to argue with you, Jay. We're talking about JJ right now. Okay? So I explained like an atheist, you give an example of who I don't think is gonna say that they need it. Now, as far as JJ,
think about my benevolent actions. Those are the things that help me feel content and feel joy and in our expression of love. And just one more thing, how is Jesus going to help me there? Just by giving me more resources to express my love more.
Yesterday, JJ, Pine Creek Doug came into the room, and he was talking about how he's talking about a lot of things. One of the things he was talking about is his behavior, like how it's very chill kind of a thing, and that some Christians claim that he is more Christian than actual professing Christians and so forth and so on. This is the way he was talking, right? And I said something to him that upset him, actually. And I said, "Aren't you a professional atheist?" And he said, "Well, I don't earn enough money to be an atheist." So he's kind of joking around with it. But as I was talking to him further, because the discussion was about people who are religious and they have this sort of childish indoctrination, and therefore, like, they have this, baggage, so to speak, right? And he's trying to say, I don't have that. That's what the conversation he was having with the room. And as I'm listening to this, I couldn't help but interject. And it really upset him. He says, "What are you claiming? I'm like slimy or he started characterizing all these things. And actually, JJ, interesting, right? He says that he doesn't talk about atheism. He doesn't profess atheism. He doesn't try to proselytize atheism. He doesn't do anything like that, right? Is what he was saying. And I mentioned you, JJ, now that I think about it. I said, I just recently found out that Mr. Rogers was a reverend. And he was a really big influence on my life. And when I was a young child, even before kindergarten. And I never once heard him mention the word Jesus or Christ or anything, ever. And I was so surprised that he was a reverend, ordained, and a Presbyterian pastor at that my point was that I saw the goodness in him. I felt it. I knew it. But he never represented Christ in utterance.
That's right.
But instead it was like he didn't talk about it in that way. And so what I was trying to say was...
No, he lived it.
He lived it. That's exactly what I was...
Did you listen to that video?
I did. Now, the thing was this, JJ. My point to Pine Creek was, okay, you may not talk about atheism, right? But you just exude atheism is what I said, right? You just and he starts to say, well, I do these things and I do that thing, Hey, Pine Creek, look who you're talking to, dude, right? You know what I think about that. You know what I think God thinks about all those things that you're mentioning, right? All those acts of righteousness to God, they are filthy, smelly, bloody menstrual rags. This is what I said to him, right? And he started to get upset, right? And he had to go to the golf course. He was like 10 minutes from tee time or something like that. Anyway, he ended up leaving because he had to continue his golf thing, but he left a little bit huffing and puffing because he was like, what, you don't like me now or something? Or, you know, because I've always had good relations with them, actually. And I go, dude, no, that's not it. I do like you, right? And I started saying some characteristics about what I thought that I liked about him. And so all these things, like, and Haiti was like kind of surprised about the situation. And I told Haiti, do you remember Haiti? Like when somebody would say something to me that kind of like calls into account the image I want for myself. Do you remember how I reacted in anger and defensiveness and so forth and so on? She says, yeah. And I kind of said, wink, wink, look over here. And she kind of said, yeah, that was what's going on. And then she started to reason and say, Pine Creek likes this image of himself. And you got John Lee challenging that, right? But what's the reality of Pine Creek, right? And so I think that is what really offended him. Just the mere mention of the things I was saying that really uncovered what I believe to be a facade and a masking. And even those boastful claims comes back to you, JJ. When you talk about the things you do right now or saying right now, no offense, honestly, I'm not trying to offend you. This is what I'm hearing. That you're not just living it, because if you are living it, you wouldn't say the things that you're saying.
Like what?
About the joy and the love.
You were the one who brought up joy. You were the one who brought that up.
A second, if I wasn't living it, I wouldn't mention that I am content, that I experience joy and love.
John, how many times have you mentioned that you are the most content you've been in your life in the last 3 weeks?
I mentioned that in a sense of giving glory to God.
Oh, but if you mention it, then you aren't living it.
No, that's not
That's literally what you just said.
No, for what it's worth,
for what it's worth, John, I can sense it in you, man. I feel like you're at peace.
Thank you. Okay, but here's the difference. I am giving glory to God, right? In the sense that my source of this goodness that I was talking to JJ about when this conversation began, I believe that God gives these things. Now, when I hear like myself in your community many weeks ago and many months ago, I was never giving credit to God. I was saying how this, and that, right? And you guys know the truth of it right now anyway, and it was all fraud, and you guys sensed it. You guys knew. You didn't know the exact details of it, but you could tell. I couldn't fool you guys, at least not over time anyway.
Oh.
And you guys knew I was a liar. You guys knew this, right? And there was no substance behind those claims, right?
Yeah, there was.
My claims?
No, sorry. I thought you were saying there was no substance in our claims that you were a liar.
It was recognized, yeah, that you were lying. John, you think that God is responsible for my joy too, though, that I experience?
I do.
And I'm certainly not boasting about it.
So
that just comes on the heels of you saying that some people need Jesus. I'm asking you what I would need Jesus for, or why you would think I need Jesus.
Okay. Here's my view on you, JJ.
I would think, one second. I would think that according to you, that I, quote unquote, have Jesus. If that's what's responsible for my joy and my loving and feeling loved.
So,
right?
Yes, if you felt genuine and real joy, it would necessarily come from God and God alone.
I'm grateful for whatever the reason is.
So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, there are like utterances of, you know how like a person like just for lack of a better example, like same sex marriage, they have adopted children, they have a family, so to speak, and they are claiming to love each other, right? Well, certain words are used, right? And certain actions are seen to be represented in that, right? And I would call it love, by the way, but I wouldn't call it a godly love, if you can understand, right?
No.
I don't know if even they would, but then what does godly love represent, and so forth
Yeah,
and so
I think
on.
that's beside the point.
Yeah, and so I'm just gonna, like, did you notice how I said heart, and then you kind of said, well, I accept that in the way that John said, right?
I think I understand what you mean.
And I also accept what you're saying in the sense that you're expressing that, right? But you have to understand that when I was expressing it, to begin this discussion, that you and I may have been using the same words, but obviously I meant it a different way, right, JJ?
At times, yeah. But I think I know what you mean here.
When you say like grateful, you just use that word, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, gratitude, I think of thank you, right?
That's right.
And so thank you to whom are we talking about here?
Well, I don't believe in the Yahweh God or anything like that.
Wow.
But if I did, I would thank that person specifically. But I'm thankful for whatever the cause.
Okay, so
and if I knew where to direct it, I would.
So would it be fair to say thank you situation?
Sure. Or the universe in my case.
Thank you, universe.
That's right.
Thank you, stars in the heavens, something like that.
And everything else, yeah.
And so I understand that's the sense in what you're saying. It just seems very impersonal to say, thank you, stars in the heaven, for my circumstance.
Honey Badger's in the house. Hello, Honey Badger. This is your friend Music. I am like a fisherman or like a spider. I have captured you in my web of despair. Known as Tom Rabbit.
The way I think about gratitude.
Don't say he's a bad guy. He's a low IQ guy. What do you want to do? He can read book, but he don't know how to talk about what's his big idea in the book. He's here just wasting his time like you, Honey Badger. Who's more stupid? You or John Lee? We're all stupid, wasting your time. What's your problem? Honey Badger have a positive attitude about everything, cheerfulness and everything. John Lee is wasting his time talking to JCC is another good example of really stupid guy. You know it's true, Honey Badger. This is what's happening. Low IQ, brain rot, waste of time. Why aren't you laughing? Good. Now you get the point. If we're not making jokes, I mean, come on, dude. You take it so seriously, Honey Badger. That's why you got to make a show, record it like Tom Rabbit, and then it's, Harley Quinn is here. I think Harley Quinn is a Tom Rabbit. Very close. But anyways, you need to record all this bullshit, Honey Badger. Because this deals with intelligence.
It seems like they're saying
They've seen Dennis Chancellor. Listen to Coach John, Mr. Honey.
Particular. Am I wrong about that?
Yeah. Is there a problem with that? Because there's no.
No. I'm not saying there's a problem with it. It just means that.
Honey Badger, imagine this is what the real world is like. People at work, in the government, people in big corporations. They are doing the same conversations in the workplace or with family and friends. And now you know that it's better to shut the fuck up.
It does mean the same thing.
Because silence is the truth of the wisdom.
So, that's
These people are all so stupid. No, this is live right now. John Lee's room. You got to go there and say, hi, John. This is Fools for Christ Ministry. Gaining the world is not worth for thinking yourself. I don't know. If you want to text me or message me on Instagram, I can send you a link, but I can't send you copy-paste from here.
That's not the reference.
But then I would have to leave the room.
Maybe I have a misunderstanding of what he means by different.
Just type in Fools for Christ Ministry. Or just type in Christ, I guess.
What did you think of it?
It's like a yellowish PTR, and then just click on live room. You can't find it in the hallway.
Was that like you gotta love yourself before you love others, And if you're harming others, like you're hating yourself or something to that effect, this is
so forth
super loose
so forth and so on
of that video.
That's right, though. Yeah. And it's about being honest with yourself and loving yourself, truly loving yourself.
John Lee blocked you because you caused him too many migraines, probably.
You have to do that to love others, to love your neighbors. And he tells you who your neighbors are.
See, Honey Badger, this is why all these people are stupid. Instead of just talking, just read the fucking book. Shut the fuck up and read the book. You guys keep talking about Jesus, but what about the book about Jesus? Oh my God, where do you think the story came from? Motherfuckers! Read the fucking most important book ever written, motherfucker! Just running your fucking mouth! Oh, we're getting back to the book, ladies and gentlemen.
That it was actually talking about that. About you do this and you will live. This is what I remember in my morning devotional is what it was talking about. Because I often say that.
We had our hour mark. We have hit our first hour of today's podcast. We're going to restart the live streams. Here we go.
And it's a little bit different question there. It says, it's right after the transfiguration of demon possession boy and then prediction of his death.
Don't you know, Honey Badger, what it's like to talk to a homeless person living in an RV on Clownhouse?
Oh, wait. Where is this?
You're not technically homeless if you live in an RV, but I've lived in an RV. It's not fucking easy.
Anyway, I don't know why I'm having a hard time following, but it has to do with like Jesus answering the question, right? And what must I do to it?
I told John Lee yesterday that people listen to him because he has a very relaxing voice. And he said, people tell me that I have an ASMR voice.
To love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself.
What's misophonia?
He says you answer rightly. Like, do this and you'll live.
Hypnosis? Like, does it put you into hypnosis?
The thing I glean from it, I've always said this. You can't love your neighbor unless you love yourself.
Oh, genius.
People get that concept. But what I say is that
we're going to hit the bell every time we hear a sacred truth.
Unless you love God first. You can't have the latter without the former. But some people, because God is the source of love. Now, of course, I'm talking about my paradigm, right? It just doesn't come out of thin air. It certainly
it's the same with me.
Ourselves.
I think it's the same with a lot of atheists also.
Well, for an atheist, where does love come from? JJ?
Ask them.
I'm going to think that they're going to say it comes from themselves. And the Bible tells us that no good comes from themselves.
John, do you want to hear from an atheist or you want to hear from the Bible?
Sweet anybody, you're telling me that there are sounds that you don't like and therefore you call yourself misophonia? Fucking bullshit, dude. It's a concept. You're just fucking... You choose what you listen to. And you are the reason why you don't like the sounds you hear because you're choosing to listen to this stupid shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Motherfucker, this ain't the complaint hotline. This is that 1-800-complaint. Motherfucker!
Carletta's capacity to love was created by nature.
Carletta! They're still calling JCC Carletta.
Contributed love to that if you want.
So, well, it's kind of, now you're getting into a different realm, JJ.
I bet you this room will... Oh, he says it's a 2-hour room, so... I might walk away at some point.
Natural is material.
Yeah, JCC is a real schmuck. I just love... Have you ever heard JCC crash out? That's...
I don't know.
Honestly, really, really enjoyable film. This is like the opposite of misophonia, where you think. See, this is why you know misophonia is bullshit, honey. Because you think you hate these sounds, but when you hear one of these sounds that you hate crash out, it all of a sudden becomes enjoyable. Isn't that crazy? I think that's like Schadenfreude, taking pleasure in people's misery and suffering.
Does not come from anything external to the mind.
This is an all-star room here. We got Daniel Nero, Harlequin, another Daniel, JCC, JJ, who I'm not really too familiar with, myself, of course, and Jane, Dark Jane. This is going to be a John Lee Baker. I'm sure.
You may think it might be different. I don't think it's right.
Well, Tom Rabbits was in the room earlier. That's why I created this room. But if you go to the Tom Rabbit YouTube channel,
But in any case,
he's got John Lee saying all kinds of vulgar shit. He's got Darth Dawkins, tons of Darth Dawkins videos, which is very funny.
We received the love.
And he's got a lot of subscribers, and when he puts a video up, he gets a lot of views. So Tom Rabbit is actually what I'm trying to do, but I can't even achieve his success. I've got like 30 YouTube accounts.
And when we received that sort of like, water.
He also has a photo of Darth Dawkins because he had a green screen on, and all of a sudden he emerges from the Darth Vader.
But the reason why it's healthy is because it continues to flow, and so we're receiving the spring melt and the river to the body of water.
That's very metaphorical. I get it. And naturalists or physicists or materialists.
Look at the Dead Sea. It doesn't go out anywhere. It has no outflow. Right?
So it's maybe not a great metaphor, but the point is that naturalists.
It's not a great metaphor. The thing is that it has inflow. It has inflow, but no outflow. Therefore, it's dead as a body of water.
Yeah.
So the question is, if you have that metaphor, if it's inflow, where is the love from the coming from?
See, honey, this is the thing, though. If you think picking on a homeless guy in an RV on a social audio chat app is the best usage of your time in terms of intelligence accumulation, accretion, read a book, honey badger. Come on here and read the effing Bible. I'll read it with you to these people. Or just go in the room and say, hey, I want to read Psalms 14:14. Whatever. Pick something. Get a book and read to these people. And they'll be like, oh, I think Honey Badger's coming around. But they'll still not even comprehend what you're reading to them. So Honey Badger, thus, we have an intelligence problem here. And we can disguise it as genuine or disingenuous people, but it's not disingenuous people, Honey Badger. It's low IQ, brain rot, stupid people that you're dealing with here. So recognize intelligence has to be recorded, diagnostically tested somehow. And
it's not so much I didn't agree with you. I didn't understand why you were saying it. Because
Honey Badger, part of the reason I'm saying this is because I want to get back to books, but now I'm pulled into this vacuum, this spider web of despair, this fishing net of a fisherman, John Lee, the fisherman of souls. And again, his room title is Gaining the World is Not Worth Forfeiting Your Own Soul, Honey Badger. Honey Badger, are you in peril of losing your soul?